All right, we're here with Cage Titans President Michael Polvere. We're just finishing up the Cage Titans 74 event. Just overall thoughts on the card and how everything unfolded.
Listen, man, unbelievable night. You know, honestly, going into this, there was a lot of highly anticipated matchups. Yeah, looking back, some incredible performances. Sometimes when you see fight cards, sometimes they don't live up to the hype after all the build up. And I think that these fights definitely lived up to every bit of the hype. And there were some incredible fights. Like, that's it. Like, you get hype and then you don't get the actual great fights. And we had the hype and the great fights. So it was incredible.
When you look back on this card, what are some of the highlights? When you think back on Cage Titans 74 as a whole, what will you remember the most?
You know what? I got to give credit to the two guys at the top of the card. You know, they hated each other, but also they kind of knew the game that they were playing, selling a fight. But make no mistake about it, they hate each other, but they also knew to kind of crank the dial up, so to speak. You know, so it was just incredible, kind of stressful managing that beast, so to speak. And then just the amateurs showing up and showing out, man. I mean, we talked about it in the pre-fight show. Like, you got so many incredible fighters. You know, talk about a great performance by Thurman Hargrove. That one stands out to me, you know, because coming into that fight, they're like, why are you giving a guy who's coming off a loss a title fight? I'm like, because this guy is the real deal. And look at what he did out there. Emilio Marquez, you know, I talked to Jaden Curley. I had the privilege of talking to him after the fight. And he was like, dude, I can't believe that guy's a 55er. He goes, I've never been hit harder than that guy. And that was incredible.
Ryan Daly making history tonight.
You beat me to the punch.
I know.
That was like 4 seconds. Yeah. But, you know, seeing Ryan Daly come out, you know, and just put on a show like that. The early fights were incredible. It was like you come in on 15 fights and you're like, oh, man, we're going to be here all night. And it was like boom, boom, boom. And I guess this is what I'll say. You thought I was going to be quick. When you see quick finishes on most shows at our level, you're like, they're just friggin' patting the hometown guy and he's fighting bums. I got to remind people that these are high fucking level fighters and highly, you know, high level guys that are matched up. This isn't this gladiator can fighting a real fighter getting smashed. These are tough guys fighting tough guys, and they're getting finishes like that. It's just they're rising to the occasion, and that's what really stands out to me as well.
Okay, just a couple quick things. Yeah. Johnny Campbell talked about maybe fighting Nick Eldridge, you know, just because, you know, he feels like he still has a lot to prove. Is that a fight you consider? Because obviously with Valdina fighting, it kind of puts Nick in a situation that he needs to fight someone. Yeah,
man. I mean, listen, I'll never say no to anybody that Johnny Cupcakes wants to fight. I mean, this guy's still proven at 39, 40 years old. Like, it's similar situation when Kenny Champion won the OG belt off Greg Jones. He's like, listen, I know I won the OG belt, but like, I still want to fight with the young bucks and show that I still got it. And, you know, Johnny has high lofty goals. Like, he's already fought 47 times before professional amateur. He wants to get 25 pro fight wins. And, you know, whatever Johnny wants to do, we're here for him. Eldridge would be a fun fight. You know, Joe Poirier talked about going up to 35. That would be a fun fight. You know, Casey Norton's looking unstoppable. He's the man of the hour too. Yeah. Like, unbelievable performance. So yeah, there's so many good opportunities there. So I know Nick's fighting in 2 weeks in New York. So we'll see how that plays out, and maybe we'll get him a title defense and maybe Johnny.
Yeah, and you mentioned Casey Norton, obviously taking this on short notice and getting the win over Isaiah Torres. A lot of people counting him out. He goes out there, gets the finish here. What would you like to see next for Norton and defending that flyweight title?
Listen, you know, Casey Norton put on a performance at Cage Titans 62, I think it was, when he took out Joe Poirier. And, you know, he's been clamoring to get back, and just the stars didn't align. And then Poirier won some fights, got the title fight. And Casey's like, what about me? And then we announced the Valdina, and Norton's like, what about me? And then everything worked out perfectly. And I don't think it could have worked out any better for him. People are counting him out, but, you know, he has wins over Justin Valentine, Joe Poirier, and then bam, he comes out and puts on a performance like that. Incredible. Doubts anybody might have had about him because he's only a little 5-2. It's not a big boisterous record. This kid is 5-2 and fucking killers, and he proved it tonight. So yeah, unbelieliable performance.
There you go. Andrew,
I can't make this guy wait either, but I'll go quick. Go ahead, quick.
So earlier, so a long ago.
Are you partying with the ring girls in there?
That 4-second KO, that one punch, just reacting to it, because that's going viral.
She's naked.
She was.
Jesus, Jay. Or the right time. You're the champ.
Depends who you ask.
All right, what do you got? Sorry.
That 4-second KO,
Right here.
that's going to probably go viral all over the internet. Your reaction to that?
Yeah, man, that was insane. You know, I hope Brian Deviage is doing well. Which I've got an update. He's doing all right. You know, he got knocked out pretty bad with that head kick with Ryan Genus in his previous fight. And I know how important it was for him to kind of have a good performance and come back and kind of right the ship and then to have it go like that. I wish him all the best in his recovery and things. He seems like he's okay. But as for Ryan Daly, this kid was just happy to be here. He's from Weymouth. And he lives up the street from my restaurant. So I actually delivered his tickets to his house. And he just was all smiles, all happy. Hockey player, like just graduated high school. And I'm like, all right, he's kind of a little dopey kid. No offense, Ryan. And young kid, he had the glasses on, the freckles and the pimples. And I'm like, all right, let's see what this kid's got. He fucking goes out and does that. Shit, I'm glad I didn't say that to his face. He might have done that to me. But, well, you see that?
Shit scared me.
Yeah.
Oh.
So hats off to him, man. Honestly, great performance by Ryan Daly.
Going forward with Ring Titans 2, there'll be a full ring event, or we'll be bringing Cage again.
Oh man, you guys want us to do that cage, the ring? That's too much work for me, man. Everybody, but honestly, we had over 70 names that put their name in for Ring Titans. It's insane the amount of the response we gotten for Ring Titans. I'll be honest, I was never a huge Muay Thai guy, like even when I trained, and it seems like I did feel that I didn't know if there was a market there, and I was like, yo, there's no Muay Thai promotions coming up, and I'm like, maybe they're not there, but listen, dude. We did our first Muay Thai fight in the cage, and I was like, all right, I'm hooked, and it's hitting, man, and people are responding greatly to it. So I'm excited to keep going. Ring Tights. Talk about, you know, we're gonna bring in Jay Parent, but his student Ian Barrett, we just announced his fight. It's gonna be a great fight. Him and Brian Russell. Ring Titans is here to stay. We actually have Ryan too. Ryan. Yep. And then I think Peter gave me Malik. So Ring Titans is going to be crazy. We announced Ozzy Martin versus Johnny Dos Santos as a pro main event for Ring Titans 2. Ian Barrett and Brian Russell, Cassidy and Kiki for the first ever Ring Titans amateur women's title. So we got a couple good things up our sleeve. We obviously we're all in on Ring Titans. I'm excited to debut Wolves Den. I think they saw it. You guys saw it at the weigh-ins. Pretty cool, different. Good time. So yeah, it's gonna be good times.
Best pre-show we've had, I'd say. For that background, that was so cool, and the fighters liked it too.
Yeah, absolutely. But I don't want to make this guy wait any longer. He had to wait 5 years to get in that cage and do what he did tonight. I don't want to make him wait any longer. They're the stars, not me. Thank you guys so much. Listen, man, you're the boss tonight. You guys put on the show. We're all here for you guys. Thank you so much. Tune in Ring Titans December 13th. Tickets go on sale on Monday. And then January 24th, Cage Titans 75, 2026. Cam Arnold, Andrew Valdina. Oh, and Nico Giraldo is fighting Hillary Rose. I didn't announce that in the cage. I was supposed to do that tonight. So Hillary Rose is fighting on that card as well. Yeah. So there you go. Come on, get out of here. All right, have fun. And come to the after party.